94% of Americans typically abandon their New Year's resolution within the first month. All right, so I dropped a few of them. I'm one of those Americans. And so the many people who had get their finances in order, me one of them, at the top of their list, now is the time to get back on track. Thank you. And here to help us is Ashley Feinstein Gerstley. Ashley, I'm so glad you're here to help me because I am one of those people that had it right there. I'm going to do it. It's going to be good. It's going to work. And of course, we're already in February and I've blown it. So give me some of your tips to help us get back on this budget track that we need to be back on.
Yes, you are not alone. So my number one tip is to purge expenses that you won't miss or aren't using. To spring clean your expenses, look at what you've spent so far this year. Are there any subscriptions that you're not using, or maybe ones that you completely forgot about? Subscriptions that will happen with subscriptions. Or are there expenses that are not really adding much value or happiness to your life? Those are the first expenses we can purge or let go of.
Okay, so you're saying don't pay any bills because those aren't making me happy. No, just kidding. But let's talk about tools that can help me, of course, get back on track.
Yes, I recommend making your finances flexible, and sometimes it takes some time to pay things off. So I've partnered with a firm. I recommend them because they offer a transparent way to pay over time on your own schedule on anything from last minute travel, home essentials, electronics, and even car repair without the hidden fees and compound interest that you might find with credit cards.
Okay, I got to ask you this question, and I looked it up to make sure that I'm asking this right. But is there a new survey out there that says being financially stable is sexy, right? Is that true?
It is true. If you needed more reasons to get your budget in order, financial stability is sexy. A recent survey from a firm showed that consumers are actually prioritizing finances in their relationship. And the majority of them, 3 out of 4, said that financial stability was a turn on. So if you are looking for love or to rekindle your love, you want to get that budget in order and make moves towards those financial goals. And a great way to do that is to surround yourself with friends, family, loved ones who will help you reach those money goals.
Oh, that's why someone was asking what my score was. I thought it was just in the game that we were playing. All right. Hey, before we go, tell me, what else can we do? What other tips do you have us to keep us finance on track?
Simplify, simplify, simplify. The simpler our finances are, the easier they are to track and plan for. And a great place to start is with our accounts. Do you have extra checking accounts, savings accounts that you're not using? Or maybe a 401k from an old employer that you've been meaning to roll over? This is a great way to consolidate and simplify. And we can do the same thing with our budget. The fewer categories we have, the easier it is to track and update it. And we can always add more detail later. I also recommend making your spending intentional. Every time we spend money, we have the opportunity to vote for more of what we want to see in the world and align our spending with our values. And so that might mean switching a recurring expense from a BIPOC-owned business to a BIPOC-owned business or a woman-owned business, or choosing products from companies that are making changes to be more sustainable. And when we are more intentional with our money, it often has the wonderful side effect of having us spend less. So it's often a win-win.
I like it. There you go. Okay, where can we find more information about the tools that you told us about and also some of your tips on helping us get back on track?
You can learn more about Affirm at affirm.com and follow along my budgeting tips at the Fiscal Femme.
Perfect. Ashley, thanks for joining us, and I'm going to go try to be sexy now.
Thank you for having me, and good luck.